Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas Dead Money. I'm the Mysterious JG. I was saving as we went to break and didn't actually bother to save, so let's save now. And continue to explore the clinic. I don't know if I even noticed that terminal before. It's possible we could have done something with a security pattern here too. I've already taken care of this hologram. We came to this door, went outside, and kind of got a bit sidetracked, to be quite honest. So I think the next logical... Well, there's two things we could do. We can try to cross over here, or we could see if maybe you can sprint past this thing and survive. I don't think you can. I think this is a recipe for disaster, but we can try. No. Yeah. Because there's another one. This one appears to be set up, so we have to deal with something else first. Unless there's some other little corner that we could have explored differently, but... Yeah, this door might have been locked, and we might have been able to pick it and get a little bit of experience, but... in fact, we didn't, and I say that's okay. Nice thing is that with this place, there's like, you know...
Sure, Glad.
Yeah. For plot reasons,
One of us knows what you're...
we... What can I make? A conversion of that stuff to different stuff. Auto-inject stim pack? Automatic use 50% health? Interesting. Cookery to metal. What does that do, I wonder? Well, I could get a clean cosmic knife. We've got a Braxo cleaner right here. So are they clean? I'm just wondering, does this make it better? Yes, significantly better. Nice. So essentially the workbench allowed us to clean. Is this a permanent boost? I need permanent boosts to this stuff. Yes, it is. I also realized that for DLC purposes, I might want to consider getting my locksmithing and electronics up to 100. Because I don't know that I'll always be able to count on having the magazines I want. Music system's powered. Didn't turn off the lights.
Cloud wasn't always here.
Yeah, I know. Did it?
Cars or factories.
Did it really? Yeah, because that will allow us access to that tunnel. Well, I guess it is kind of a tunnel. But this little area here that we couldn't get to before, we shut down those speakers by shutting off the power. So that all follows. Get in here safely now. Keep your eyes peeled for tin cans, folks. Oh, it'd be really nice if we could actually, nope. Won't actually heal hit points. I mean, why would an auto doc be able to actually cure your wounds? It cures your limb wounds, but that doesn't work the way that you might think it would. Just general lack of good health. They can't do anything with that. Ah, okay. So she's hiding in the auto dock. Fair enough.
Always here.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm gonna save because
Over the years, even without cars.
that way we can see what her companion
Well,
perk
now,
is.
if it is...
Because this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Time for us to part ways. I did give him a gun. Generous
You
fellow
sure?
that I am.
I mean, look, you can't just tell me to walk now, you know. That's, well, not very friendly.
You'll be fine, Kaz.
I can't say it hasn't been fun. Well, I can. But I'll save it for my memoirs.
And now we'll get her, and I would imagine she will join us as a companion automatically. Hey, she is a lady cakes lady. And she looks kind of pissed. Well, she looks like her skull's been carved up a bit. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. Oh man, she's already my favorite. If she doesn't talk, then she's not going to have... I mean, it is not some sexist thing, women shouldn't talk. This is a... Women should not have a small amount of constantly recycling dialogue, as the ghouls and super mutants have had. And I totally missed reading that text, damn. Are you alright? Who are you? Looks like someone carved a road map across your face. She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She stretches her throat, scar beneath her chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Look, I'm here to help. Did somebody cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken. As she glances at the auto dock, she recoils and her mouth opens, but again nothing comes out. She looks back at you and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow and she takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. What's the matter? If you attack me, you'll regret it. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, and drapes a finger across her throat in slow motion. She looks more angry than pained now. Her eyes start again. Blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. Now she's noticing that we've got one too. Let's just say we're in this together. What do you mean by that? If we need to cooperate if we're gonna get out of here. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. Well, she's not all that thrilled about working with us either. I'm trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? I let you out of the auto dock. I can put you back in there. No, no, no. Big circle with her hands. Put her hand over her eyes and squints. Schnauz at you, lowers her head. You're looking for something else? Fine, I can help. Come with me if you want to leave. I just had a paranoia attack, so let me check and make sure I'm recording. And I am. So does your expression soften slightly. She shakes her head slowly. Alright, come with me if you want to leave. Okay. Signal interference perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Okay. So all these different characters help us in some way with the issues that we tend to find around here. So far, unless things change radically when we get to the next section, Dean's perk still seems like the best, even if it's not as good as I'd hoped it would be when he first described it. Let's talk. I could... Can you communicate some other way? Can you write? Christine frowns, then pauses and traces of scars on her head with her finger. Makes a motion as if picking a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery. It's a rather specific form of operation. The goofy game for dopey doctors. Hold on. I should be able to get a medical score through a magazine, because I think we actually have a magazine. Which is probably intentionally placed so that we could get this dialogue, actually. But, we have the, Programmer's Digest. See, we don't have the lockpick one, but we had the... Never mind. Today's physician, medicine plus 20. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes, pre-war. She nods slowly and then makes the motion of tying and drawing X's and lines in the air and then gives a thumbs up. You can still do numbers and calculations. Okay, never mind. Actually, it doesn't look like we got anything that useful out of that. Unless we get points when we end the conversation. No, we don't. So I'll save that magazine in case it's useful later. And remember what I said about how we might regret not spending points on medical when the last time we leveled up? Yeah. Anyway, we're now actually ready, as the game is reminding us, to speak to Elijah for further instructions. Didn't find a bed in this entire freaking clinic. Unless I'm allowed to sleep on those things, then. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. I don't follow what she's doing here. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. I guess she's explaining her perk. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulses before the fingers. Does that work with any other collar? It's just your frequency. But only between us. Okay, so that was her explaining how her perk works. So yeah, I guess we really do need to... man, it would be nice if we could actually find some place to frickin' rest. But yeah, it's time to actually go out and advance the main plot of this whole thing. It's been an interesting DLC so far. It's not screaming awesome new items to bring back with you into the main game world. And I shouldn't care about that anyway, because quite frankly, there's nothing left to do in the main game world. I've won the game. There's another one of those things that's found us, I guess. It's a spear projectile. I think she may have killed it. Or it's over here somewhere. It's over here somewhere. The limb damage is important. It's killing them before they recoup. I can kill you with one hit, shoot him up. I'm getting all sorts of crazy perks out of this, but... Ghost Eater. Eat a frog. Okay, I'm heading the wrong way. I want to be going this way. And then we want to go this way. Except we don't. There we go, that's more like it. Yeah, this is where we want to go, I guess. Except that somehow we gotta get past this block. I guess that's over here. And then here. This will take us out of the medical district and into the villa. I'm starting to fade. And even though I'm still enjoying the game, it's probably time to pack it up pretty soon. But yeah, we will get the chit-chat that opens the next round of plot, I think, and that will be just about the limit of what we're going to get in this video, I would guess. And there's probably delightful dialogue where these guys give shit to the lady who can't talk, but for now.
Good. Well done. Good. Now for the festivities. And your
now let's party!
Woo!
Festivities.
The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it.
You're gonna turn out to be like dead or an AI or some crap, aren't you?
And trigger it properly. You're so close now. Don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
Although I gotta say, they're quite good. How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map? What is the gala event?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol.
Great.
Now that you survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
And I have an awesome collar, by the way. What is the gala?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, and travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gate.
Can't I get those three to go to their
After
positions by themselves?
The real work begins.
I mean, why would I need to handhold them there? What do you mean? The real work? What was this, a warm-up? What the fuck, dude?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery. A cheap casino heist.
Well, yes, what you told us it was, yes.
No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself.
Like, take the...
It won't let its secrets go
American
easily.
Revolution and
not without a
carry it
fight.
in my hands.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Does this make sense to you guys?
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins.
Of course they are.
Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You are no use to me dead.
I've lost signal interference perk because reasons. Did I get experience? Can I level up maybe? Apparently not. Well, I thought that would take longer than it did. Thought that would take longer than it did. We actually have a couple minutes left in this video. Well, it's like I'm holding a gun to the back of her head. That's kind of dark.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Yeah.
So, are we on our way to somewhere else?
We sure are. How do you know about the gala event? Were you listening to what he said in your presence?
Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken.
Ah, fine. I'll turn you into dog.
You're a brave one. Sure you're ready for the answers?
All of my answers might be get fucked.
If it isn't the gala event is the way to bring the old man out. He won't show himself until the casino doors are open.
This is a good point, and this had occurred to me
So
as well.
triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I am curious if there's specific reasons that these specific people need to be at these specific locations. There are certain details which will reveal at a certain time.
Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination.
Sure.
Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town.
Oh, I bet Dean Domino could if he really had to.
If it isn't the
Yeah, I do
clever...
need to get you to actually follow me, though. Okay, so I got the in my footsteps perk, which is where like you find 2 pairs of footprints in the sand, but then during those toughest patches, there's only 1 pair of footprints, and you realize that God was carrying you. There's also an enemy around here somewhere, but I don't care. This is the way out of the way.
Sierra Madre sealed, locked for now.
Okay, that was the way out.
As I say, and it won't be locked for much longer.
I didn't know which way was which. Okay, buddy, chillax. Try to escape. Try to leave, and boom. Oh no, that was the way out. Never mind. Well, where the hell am I supposed to bring him? Get Dog to the switching station in Selena del Sol. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. It's... Oh, never mind. It is beyond what we previously visited. Thought for a minute there that we were just purely going to places that we'd already been. But no, this is actually out past some of that stuff. Hopefully we won't have to worry too much about enemies, but that doesn't seem likely to stick. It would be way too convenient. Or something. Luckily, I'm really good at sneaking, even when I wasn't paying any attention and was kind of completely caught off guard by an enemy's presence. Ghost Trapper. Critical strike on Ghost Trapper, so there's that. Yeah, he did. He didn't he? It doesn't get any easier to believe as time goes on. Tin cans would actually be nice. Sierra Madre helmets. Ah, darn. Return outfit item. I was just thinking that if I had another set of this armor, I could get the tuxedo, but helmet doesn't really make a difference for that. Tin can somewhere, anywhere. Well, we always have the option to talk to God. I still think I'm paranoid about traps, and then realized that's the one thing I don't really have to worry about right now, because I got the guy with me who gives me like trap protection. Yeah, it's gotta be frustrating, I know. Instamash. Food of champions. I think just constantly eating is the only way to keep your health up in this area. Normally using food, like in this, I gave Bobo shit about this in his LP, as I mentioned a few videos ago. Normally eating food for health is like a mugs game in Fallout 3 at least, and usually in Fallout New Vegas as well. The amount of hit points it gives you back versus what you can sell it for makes using it for hit point gain just really wasteful. You can get a lot more for selling it. other things as well. But
Like copper.
yeah, please. You are more annoying by far than Dean Domino. After a while, I was getting tired of hearing his same shit over and over, but oof, you just... He's supposed to be all intellectual and like superior, and he's just kind of tiresome. I think I need to go this way, actually. And there's enemies up here somewhere. Get another clean... well, I thought I could get another clean cosmic knife, but I guess I need 2 Abraxo cleaners. I only have 1. So unless there's another one in this room, and sometimes they do that. Nope. Well, there's something that involved conductors too. Oh, the no, sensor modules I'm thinking of with these. Conversion missile to rocket, co-create a metal, cosmic knife spear. What kind of interesting stuff you can be doing with these, if you're paying attention and holding on to the right items. But for now, let's get back to... Well, I mean, it's really time to end the video, but since I know I'm ending the session, I'm in that mode where I don't quite want to let the last video go. Let's see if we can get to where we need to drop this guy off before we wrap it up. Radroach is not all that bothered by them. Don't know that this is the most efficient pathing. You attacking me down there? That kind of sucked. Very few hits. Didn't get any kind of critical surprise hit. Just sort of bad luck. Where did you go? You're like teleporting. Don't teleport into my face. That's hardly fair. I think I got AP ready to go. Yeah, you're unconscious, and you also don't have a head anymore. So, good luck with the reviving. But yeah, we're kind of vaguely... I'm thinking like we'll get to where we're ready to drop our friend off with his quest and then call it a video. Sound fair? I better start spending some of these chips before this DLC's over. Because they're not going to do me any good other than just having them to be like, hey, look, I'm in the main game and I got cool shit from the DLC that I still got. They're not going to serve any other purpose. Locked cash register, very hard. And I have to again consider in the future, do I want to make sure I've got a couple of, or do I want to make sure now that I'm doing these DLCs, or I can't bring along the items that I've been stockpiling throughout the entire regular Fallout 3 DLC. Not DLC, I mean game. Do I want to get it? Oh, wow, I got way too much shit here. Oh, because of the new pistol, probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. So we got a couple of those things around. I got Dean's secret stash to piss him off. Cosmic knife I'll take. I'm not that worried about the wine. Yeah, these don't weigh too much, but drop half of them, I'd be in better shape. I was picking them up when at one point I thought I needed them because looting the corpses of those guys was what stopped them coming back to life. Turns out that that is not the case. It's Bobby Pin. Keep going south. I mean, I'm on the right track here anyway. I thought I was. Now I'm feeling a bit stuck. Wasn't this where I was supposed to be going? No, I have to turn. Oh. No, that's cul-de-sac. I gotta go all the way over here. Got a good bit farther to go than I thought I did. And that might be a good cue for me to call it a video. Yeah, looks like I gotta go, yeah, looks like I gotta go through here. Well, maybe I'll pass through this door, because we did discover it, and I was wondering, what did we discover? I didn't notice anything, I just didn't quite see the door. But yeah, that's actually it. And I guess we'll save here, because we'll be at the beginning of a brand new area, which seems like a good place to begin a brand new recording session. When we come back, folks, a brand new area, a brand new recording session, a brand new Fallout New Vegas DLC thing. Sort of. Like I said, folks, I'm getting a little tired. But I am the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time as we continue to basically extricate ourselves from the situation we got in by following a radio ad. Never follow radio ads, folks. You'll end up with a slave collar around your neck which will blow you up. Bye-bye.